Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the people at home, the people here. So, just a brief reminder today we're doing this meditation for serious requests for Meta Kids. Um, so, I hope you're hearing me good at home. And please take a seat. We will start.
Maybe a cover because it's quite cold.
Yeah, perhaps it is a little bit cold
Susan.
here. So,
welcome.
We're just waiting for some to get ready.
Yes. We've got an English-speaking colleague today.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will be all right.
yeah. I hope it's okay indeed that I'm guiding this meditation today in English. Also to have a little bit more of options perhaps for some people who may be joining from home or who would prefer an English version, so to say.
All right.
Yeah. Starting by closing the eyes if that feels comfortable for you, or lowering the gaze. Noticing how is our posture. Noticing the contact of our body with the mat or the chair if we're sitting at home. Perhaps if we are sitting on a chair, moving a little bit to the front so we are not using the back to sustain our back. Making sure that our back is aligned with our neck, our head. So taking a couple seconds to simply notice the posture. Trying as best as we can to resemble a posture that reminds us of attentiveness, dignity, that we are awake. Moving then our attention to our breath. So this can be either on your stomach, so noticing how the breath moves in and out of the body, and how the stomach moves in synchrony with the breath. You can also notice your breath on your nostrils or on the chest. Choose an anchor for this meditation, the one that suits best for you. And simply noticing the breath moving in and out of the body. Noticing each in breath and each out breath. How it moves in and out. At any point, the mind may start wandering, and you may notice that the mind starts thinking. It may be helpful to simply notice what the mind does, so it can help us to label, such as thinking or planning, daydreaming, organizing. Simply noticing what the mind is doing. And each time the mind goes to think or organize or plan, gently bringing it back to the breath, to the anchor. As many times as the mind wanders, we kindly bring it back. Moving then our attention from the breath to the body. You can choose to go to a specific part of the body, perhaps any part that is calling for your attention at this moment, and simply explore the sensations in that part. It can be the hands, or perhaps where you're sitting, the contact with the chair or the mat, or it may be a simple general awareness of the body as a whole. Noticing what the body feels now. Perhaps there is a section that feels some pain or comfortable. Simply noticing how that feels. Maybe you can breathe in that particular section and breathe out, releasing any tension. Moving then our attention from the body to the sounds, simply noticing the sounds as they appear without necessarily searching for something, but simply letting them reach us. Noticing the sounds close to us, or perhaps some sounds more in the distance. Or if you don't notice any particular sound and there's simply silence, simply observing how that is. And remembering that if at any point you get distracted, you can always come back to the breath. And from the sounds, moving now our attention to our thoughts, simply noticing any thoughts that arise, observing how the thoughts come by, as if you would be perhaps watching a movie or looking at the clouds in the sky. without labeling if they are good or bad. Simply observing the thoughts, how they come and go. And now from the thoughts, moving our attention to any emotion that is present at this moment, noticing if there is any emotional tone that you feel now, noticing if there is any particular emotion in your body, or if you can notice where do you feel that or how does it feel. And it may be that there is no particular emotion present, or that it's not necessarily one. Simply observe, or if there is any uncomfortable emotion, noticing if you can be open to it, to simply feel it. But if that feels too much, you can always simply come back to the breath, to your anchor. letting the attention go from the emotion or emotions, and seeing if you can simply bring an open awareness. So, without placing the attention to a particular thing, but simply a more open awareness to receive whatever is there, to noticing whatever arises. And then, for the last couple of minutes of this meditation, moving back again to where we start with the breath. Simply moving back to escorting the breath to as best as we can, simply following it. So, thank you very much for joining this half an hour meditation, a little bit shorter perhaps. Thank you for everyone at home as well. Thanks for everyone for this session. It was a pleasure to guide you.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Have a nice afternoon.
And don't forget to
Yeah, and don't forget to
Do
donate
donation.
for our
Yeah.
serious request.
Yeah.